Hello family, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy E, the Dividend Passport Bro, back with another video. Guys, today is July the 1st. Now, Friday is a holiday. I was planning on traveling back to the US on Friday, but now I gotta go on Sunday. Yeah, on Sunday. I think it's Sunday or Saturday. The 6th, right? I need to go double check. But I just bought a ticket there and I can't remember exactly what day I'm supposed to be leaving this place. But because plan change and all the other good stuff, so I have to leave and come back. And I got some stuff to take care of back home. So a lot of stuff has happened in the past few days, but everything is still positive, guys. You all know me, I'm a very positive person. And today of all day, that's why I tell you guys all the time, pay attention to your portfolio. The market is down today. My account is down about $12,000–$13,000. At one point, I probably went down more than that. But I had a lot of stuff to do at work, so that took a lot of my time today catching up at work. Now, when I just checked my portfolio, about 5 minutes ago, I had to reboot my computer because it was acting up. Well, about 5 minutes ago, I saw that my portfolio was down by that much. Now, you guys know I've been looking for a moment to where I can buy back or buy down some of the positions that I have in my account. Anyway, before we get all into all that, remember, this is not financial advice. I'm just a 52-year-old man that makes video about my portfolio and my portfolio alone, and I want to say thanks to all of our subscribers, all of the new subscribers, all the guys who've been here from the beginning, all of the people who just coming in. Guys, you are in the right place, because all I talk about 7 days a week is money, making money. Slower pace, but steady pace. Now, this is not as slow as people may think, right? Because we're generating a lot of money on this platform. Not only me, but people that watch this platform also generate a lot of money. If you don't believe me, post a comment about how much money people are making. Ask the questions about how much money people are making on this. I watch this channel, and you will be surprised. Okay, some of these guys make more money than I do, right? But this is not financial advice. We're not here to brag. We are here to motivate people to get to that next level. And the only way for you to get to the next level is for you to start. And it's as simple as opening a brokerage account. Okay, I have links and stuff in the description. You can use those, or you can just search on the internet and use the link on there. Okay, guys. Now, with that said, you can see the market. It don't look too bad, right? Microsoft, Nvidia, Google, Meta, Tesla, GE, to name a few, are down. Netflix. Now, a lot of the other companies that we invest in are still doing good, but with the company that are down today, that affects our extreme high yield portfolio, because we are extreme high yield investors. I invest in regular stuff like the Metas, the J&Js, the McDonald's and stuff like that, right? The Kroger, Pepsi, all the stuff, I invest in those also. But a lot of my money is in the extreme high yield stuff that generate more income, because without the income, we can't be able to buy crypto. We can't do none of that stuff if we don't have all this big income, right? Now, Misty pays on Friday. Bitcoin been holding steady for the last 3-4 weeks. So I expect to have a decent return. I'm not going to say how much, but hopefully it's more than what we got last month, right? Ethereum is at 2,400, right? BNB 645, Solana 145. Sorry. Let me see what else. Tron is 27. Doge is at 15 cents. Now, I think this was a 16. At some point it was a 16 cents, but that number just looked like the same number. We can go back and look at the old video and confirm that. Now, Shiba is down again, right? In the last 7 days, it's down 3.50%. The last 24 hours, 4%. And the last 1 hour is down 0.19%. Okay? Now, guys, you guys might hear some horns and other stuff, because for some reason there's a traffic in front of me today. So if you hear a car honking the horn, I don't want to hear, oh, there's too much noise in the video. I'm in Colombia. I live in a residential area. People getting up from work by the time I'm making these videos, so of course there's going to be a lot of activities. Okay, guys, so you gotta work with what you got, and I'm working with what I got here. All right. Now you can see a lot of the coins are down today. Shiba is down to 6.58 billion dollars market cap. Even though it's down in the last 24 hours, they have done a volume of 104 million in volume in the last 24 hours, right? That is crazy, okay? So I don't think it's going anywhere. Now, you can look at my portfolio, you can see we dropped down a big chunk, right? A big chunk at $2,000 to where we are right now. We are way below what we need. So at the end of the day, we are below, well, at some point we were below 2,000 and we got back up to 2,000, but this portfolio is down a little bit. We do have some dividend that came in from yesterday, but this, if it's showed up today, I think a lot of these came last night. I got a lot of notification last night with a lot of these 1 cents, 2 cents popping into the portfolio. So, you know, it's a decent, right, for a small $2,000 portfolio. We still got money coming in almost every single day, right? Because I got a lot of positions in here, right? And you guys know yesterday I did buy a lot of stuff, bringing a lot of our positions in here over the 1 share mark. Now I do have like the SPY. Yesterday I was going to sell out of it, but I decided not to sell out of it. And you can see my cost, the cost base, right? It's still at $617 to where my cost base is $522, right? Even though I got less than $4 in here, but I'm going to sell out of this guy and use that money to add to my other positions. Now I do got some positions. I need to go back in here, look at my tracker, and see the stuff that I'm paying less than the percentage that I'm happy with, and sell out of those. So there's something I can't do during the regular time because it's going to take a lot of time, because I got a lot of positions, as you guys can see. But you guys know why I have a lot of positions, because the goal is to have each and every one of these positions generating me $100 per month. If they pay quarterly, I want $300 per quarter, right? So I got over 5,000, not over 5,000, I got over 50 positions in here. So if each one of those positions is paying me $100 a month, right? That's over $5,000 every month, and that's more than what I need to survive. More than what I need to survive in anywhere in the world, not only in the United States. $5,000 a month is probably more than what I need to survive in the U.S., right? If I cut down my credit cards, cut down some of the extra bills that I have, $5 grand is more than what I would need, okay? Because most of that go into the mortgage. The rest is car is already paying for itself because of the next account we're gonna look at. But guys, this is the reason I have a lot of positions in here, and I'm building them up a little bit at a time, right? So I need to go in here, look and see some of the stuff I need to take out, right? And I'm definitely gonna try to keep this around 100 positions, right? So if I remove one position, of course I will either look to replace it with something else that I had before, or before I transfer all of my positions over from Charles Schwab to Fidelity, a lot of stuff I couldn't bring over to Robinhood, so of course I had to find a different position to replace them. Okay, this is, you know, I have a lot of stuff, so having conversations, but I can talk about one portfolio and we'll go for a minute. Okay, so as you guys can see right now in this other portfolio here, let me move this guy, I don't know if you can even see that thing in a way, but if you look at this other portfolio here, we're down $400 something today in one day. Now this is not a big portfolio, right? It's $12,000 portfolio, but being down almost 4% today, it's a big jump for a small account. And I tell you guys all the time, the smaller your account is, you don't really get to feel it. But if your account, the bigger your account is, if you down a smidget, it looks like it's a lot, right? Take this $2,200. We're down. This is 60% of my portfolio, right? But like I said, I got some money coming in. I'll be back home next week, and I can make with the move I need to get the funds in probably about within a week, and I can throw that money either into this account or throw it into this account. Now, I was planning on putting that money into my Charles Schwab account because I want to eventually either move out of this account, right, or just add more to grow the account, because this is my car payment account. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, I opened a money account, a cash management account, whatever you call it, with Fidelity, that I'm planning on moving my car fund, all of this money, into that money market account, right? And I can invest in that account, I can pay bills out of that account, I can do all that stuff in one account. So the goal is to take all this stuff here eventually and move it to that account, right? That's the goal. It might not happen this year, it might happen this year, but it might not happen. But at some point, it will happen as I continue to transition and build me a better money marketing system, right? Money management system, not money marketing system. Money management system to be able to take care of my responsibility, right? So now you guys don't get to see this account, but this is the best way I can show you guys this account, right? And show you guys to snowball analytics. Okay, now you can see the portfolio, like I said, was down today $12,000. It's a big amount, right? So overall we're down almost 3%. That's better than where we were before, when we were down freaking what, 8, 9, 10%, right? Over $40,000, $60,000, and that number is coming down gradually. Now, like I said, I didn't take advantage of today because I was busy with work. I still work, right? It keeps me occupied. We got audits going on, already started this week. And of course I had to do some work to make up for the time I've been sick and all this other stuff. So this is my money. I still got to pay attention to my money. Like I said, in the one day that I didn't really pay attention to my money, I did take advantage of the down day in the market. Now, you guys know me for once. I don't like down days in the market. So hopefully tomorrow the market will be better. But if not, if it's another down day in the market, then we'll have to take advantage of it and buy some of the positions, that, especially that are going to pay dividend, or some stuff that I want to get rid of, so I can sacrifice and spend $30,000, $40,000, right, to bring my other position up to where I'm not losing any money, collect my dividend, and then try to sell out of it. If not all of it, try to sell out of a lot of it to where I'm not losing any money. So that's one big goal. Okay, guys, I'm trying to make this video long, so I'm going to cut out the yapping. Now, overall, you can see the income, it kind of fluctuates, go up and down, go up and down. But on average, we're trying to get anywhere from $30,000 to $40,000 a month in income. Now, for now, per the tracker, we're at $37,000 for this month, estimated. Now, of course, that number can change because the first set of dividend, we're going to know what the first set of dividends coming into the portfolio this coming Wednesday, in 2 days, right? We're going to know the exact amount of money. Well, actually tomorrow, not in 2 days, actually tomorrow. So tomorrow we're going to know how much Misty is going to pay, and that would, and Misty and Alti and all those other guys, that would determine how much more money I spend, right, to drop this negative number you see out here, to drop this number down. So if I can drop this number down by $20,000 by buying into one position or two positions, right, and bringing my costs down, plus collecting dividend, right, that would be great, because I can sell that position back later, collect my margin, bring my margin back down, and bring down my overall $136,000 that I'm in the red due to erosion, due to NAV erosion, right? And the only fix for NAV erosion is to buy more, to change your cost base. Okay, that's it. There's no other way around it. Okay, you got to buy more, daily cost average or buck average, however you can, to bring down the cost to where it is now, right? Because if some of the stuff recovers and some of the stuff it could continue to go down. So I keep telling you guys, if you see the position that you have continue to go down and you cannot daily cost average back into it, try to sell out of it, put your money into something else, right? That's going to bring you more, bring you money, And remember, guys, these extreme high yield is I mean, you gotta really pay attention to it, right? You really gotta pay attention to your money, because if you don't, you lose chances when the market is down like today. I lose chance to buy in, right, and get a better price action than I would if I had bought yesterday when the market was completely green for us. Even though the market today is not a bad day in the market, but for my extreme high yield position, it's definitely not a great day. Okay, guys, so we could look at our income, dividend income, right, coming in. And I was watching another video today. One of the guys, you know, he got $20,000 in his account, and he was excited about his $65 dividend that he received into his portfolio, right? Because he invested in J&J, Pepsi, Hershey's, and to name a few, right? Everything that is way under that 2-3%. If you're gonna invest in those, I won't call it a dividend. I'll call it that would be like a growth portfolio. And if you're really gonna invest in those, you can just put your money into a money market account and call it 4 or 5%. Why invest it? Because of the growth, right? That's the only reason you would want to invest in those positions, because of the growth. Or diversify when you have a lot more money. Diversify to where if you get into $3 million a year, you know, you're good. Even $500,000 a year from doing nothing and just let your money sit, you're still getting the growth. But for me, I can't do that no more, right? I can see myself investing in anything under 3%. If it's in my portfolio, that means with the next iteration of dividend increase, it will be over 3%, or the next two. If not, it would not be in my portfolio. And if I have it in there, that's me. I have it in there because I'm looking at it on the growth side also, because I got over 50 plus positions in my one account. If you look in my Fidelity account, of course, let's go back to the dashboard here. If we go in my Fidelity account, I have a lot of stuff in here, okay? And the thing I like about this tool, I can export this stuff, right? I can export this out of this tracker, right? But this is just my Fidelity account, okay? We got a lot of stuff in here, and you can see some of the yield, okay? And American Tower Corporation, I got 2.8%. We are almost at that 3%, as I was saying. Now I got some stuff in here. This is 4%, but what is the yield? I'm looking at the wrong stuff. I'm looking at the wrong place. 3%. There we go. American Tower, 3%. B&D, another 3.7%. So if we could go through here, you might find few things in here that's under. That's 3%, right? We got 2.94. Like I told you guys, I keep stuff that's close to that 3% that I know gonna provide me some growth, right? And you can see I got 2%. This right here, I want to sell this, but I don't want to sell the loss, even though it's just $200. So I don't remember why I bought that, but I bought it for some reason. I don't remember why I bought it. Either because it was a good position that I knew was gonna grow, but then when I bought it, it dropped in value to where it is now. So of course I'm not trying to lose money, so I'm gonna hold on to that 20-something shares, maybe buy a little bit more to see if I can bring down the cost and then sell out of it, right? But you can see here, guys, okay, this is what I'm trying to explain to you. This is why I like my tools that I use, because it makes my life easier, okay? And I can export this and filter it and do it the same way, but I'm just doing this so you guys can see what I practice, what I preach, okay? When I tell you guys about what I'm doing, I'm not just saying it because, oh, I'm trying to make videos. I'm trying to help people out there that don't understand. And if you want to have a conversation, it's easy. You can book a session. You can have a conversation. I do what I can to help people. Now, if you're one of my friends or people that I associate with, I usually don't charge. I just do it because I'm giving back to them, and I hope in return they can give back to somebody else. Okay, guys. Now we're pushing on 20 minutes on this video, and you guys know I say this all the time. 10 years is good. But right now I'm focusing on the short term, because in 5 years I might be 100% retired, or I might still be doing what I'm doing now, still working, but I work remote, so I can be anywhere I want to be without having to take off from work. Okay, this year I'm gonna make sure I use all my vacation days, so I don't have time that I'm giving back to the company. I got vacation days, I got all these sick days and all this stuff that I'm gonna try to use for the rest of the year. Okay, guys, remember, this is not financial advice. I'm 52 years old. I make this video every day about what's going on in my portfolio, what's going on with me as a person, period. Okay, if you guys want to get more on the personal side, check out my other channel, Retire in Rome. I need some love there. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers on my Retire in Rome channel. And sometimes I make videos similar to what I do here, because it's a retirement channel and we do talk about money there also. Okay, guys, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for all of the support. You people that watch me every day, right, that subscribe to the channel, that watch me every day, that make up this 50, 60, 70 to 100 people that watch this content. You know from the bottom of my heart how much I appreciate you giving me your time to watch me. So I try to give you something of substance every single day. Now, Sunday I'll be back in the A. Hopefully I'll do the video before I travel, so I don't have to be in the airport making videos talking about money. That's the last thing I want to do, okay, even though I'm going back to the US. Alright, guys, with that said, have a wonderful day. Tomorrow we're going to know how much money we're going to make from Misty and Micro and Moro and AIYY and the other positions that I have. And we're going to see how the market do. The market do, we kind of react like the way it did today. We're definitely going to be spending some money to buy more AIYY. I might spend maybe anywhere from 30 to 40 grand on AIYY to see if I can bring down the cost base to where I'm down, to where I'm not losing any more money, and I can sell out of AIYY, and I would have done it a couple of months earlier than anticipated if I can do that tomorrow. Anything is possible. Okay, guys, remember, invest in your future, because nobody's gonna do it for you. All you need to do is open an account and start investing. Okay, if you have questions, post a comment. I'm here for you guys. Until then, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Peace out.